Welcome back everybody to Curly One Gaming. I thought tonight I'd do another sealed Neon Dynasty event. This will probably be the last one I do. The Open was this weekend. I unfortunately didn't have time to participate in it. I was hoping to. But I thought I'll do one more sealed event. I haven't really done a lot with this set. I usually enjoy them. And so after this I'll probably stick to drafts for limited and maybe try to work on some different constructed decks or something like that to show off. So for now we will start the event by opening our packs, see which rares we get. We do pull a Planeswalker, Tezzeret, Betrayer of Flesh. So the -2, the artifact stays at 4/4 rather than just till end of turn. We have Inventive Iteration, 4-mana Saga. Return up to one target creature Planeswalker to its owner's hand. Return an artifact from your graveyard to your hand if I can't draw a card. And then bring in a 3/3 flyer. When I cast a spell, your opponents can't cast spells with the same mana value as that spell to the next turn. Okay. What is this? Coyote? Forgive me for my pronunciations. 4 mana for a 3/3 flash flyer. When it enters the battlefield, target permanent you control gains indestructible for as long as you control Coyote. Okay. The Kami War. That's going to be a bit tough to go 5 colors, but that's pretty cool. Kami of Transience. 2/2 Trampler, and whenever you cast an enchantment spell, it gets a counter. Then the Black Artifacts Vehicle. Mukotai Soul Ripper, 4/3, crew for 2, and when it attacks you can sacrifice another artifact or creature. When you do, it gets a counter, and it gains mana till end of turn. So we'll see what we have to support those. I haven't really noticed this format to be like a rare bombs, like blow it out. So really go with what you have like best cards with. Really don't go off of a single mythic or rare. Right now I like white. The Igaho Exemplar is pretty good. The Air of Enlightenment's good. Kitsune Ace is fine if you're like going with vehicles. Spirit Companion's good. Intercessor's Arrest is good. Old Wakanda. I mean, really, you're just using this for the exile, and then you have a blocker. We've got the White Shrine. There's our rare. As far as blue looks very defensive. You've got the 0/4, a 3/4 defender, Tamia's Completion. The Crab. Blue's not too strong. I mean, really, blue's looking to just slow the game. The blue pool I have, at least. As far as black, I do like Leech Gauntlet. The Inkrise Infiltrator is good. The Dokushi Silencer is... It's not bad. It's you're giving up a lot of value, but you get to pick what you're getting rid of from them. Lethal Exploit's a fine kill spell, are rare. Azumi Prowler's a great ninja. Returned action is a decent little combat trick. I like Virus Beetle pretty well. One Twisted Embrace, it's great. Assassin's Ink's good. The Ambusher and the big 5/5 ninja. Black's looking pretty good. I don't think any of our rares or mythics are from there, but that's alright. Red. Kami's Flare. And Twin Shot Sniper. Those are the main ones. Scrapyard Steelbreaker's really strong, but you need a lot of artifacts to go with it. Green, we got the 1/1 Death Toucher. We've got 2 of the Green Shrine. Zeus has Many Journeys. Green is strong. I think I've done a lot of green-black, but we might be going green-black again. Jukai Preserver's excellent. Tales of Master Sashiro's great. So yeah, I'm thinking green-black. Colorless, well, multicolor, the Gloom Shrieker will go with. I doubt it would be splashing blue. Tezzeret was double blue, yeah. And I don't know how many artifacts we'll really have. The Kami War's not going to happen. It'd be great if it did, but that's just... At 5 colors, I'm not going to try it out. So I'll start by pulling colorless. I doubt I'd play the Rito Sentinel, but we'll put in our pool. Just anything playable right now, I'll put in the pool. Throw everything in. Move over to black. Move everything over. Oops. Start look. I guess I'll check out blue again, see if there's anything. I mean, we do have the blue-green land, is why I was looking at blue again. Teammate's Completion. Goshintai of Lost Wisdom. Those would probably be the only two things. Living Breakthrough. There's some reason to go blue. I just don't know if I have the fixing outside of the one dual land. I guess we'll see how our deck looks, and if we decide we need, or I didn't really even need, but could use some extra, we'll do that. So like I usually do, you've seen it before. Separate creature from non-creature. I do like Fade into Antiquity, just it hits so many things in this set. It feels more like, I'm not going to be running Kato's Pursuit. I don't think I want the Enormous Energy Blade. I'm just not a fan of it. If it's excellent, I'm really missing out, let me know, but otherwise it's just not one that I really look to play. Luckily we have a lot of creatures. Alright, so 57 cards. Take a peek at our stats for now. 23 creatures, 17 non-creatures. I'm going to need to cut from both pools we have. It's going to be tough, not going to lie. We'll probably... The Shrine Steward, arguments for keeping it. We could grab one of our green shrines, or an aura. We have Twisted Embrace, Grafted Growth, that might not be sticking around. Twisted Embrace will stick around, Grafted Growth may not. I don't know yet. Dromeda's Puppet. I think I'll pass on that. Jukai Preserver's excellent, we'll keep that. We'll keep the Lifelinker Ninja. Call Me Terrible Secrets. As of now, not a ton of artifacts. Actually, yeah, I forgot all these creatures are artifacts, pretty much. Ooh, I forgot this needs to go over. Yeah, I think it's worth keeping all these 4 drops for now, at least at first pass. Shrine Steward, 5 mana for a 3/2 that tutors something. It's not terrible value, but I'm probably going to cut that. The Sentinel, it's going to mill the opponent, I guess, or yourself if that's your game plan, for 3. Then you can kind of restack anyone's library. Usually you'd want your own. I mean, if you're trying to mill your opponent, there's no reason to really put stuff on the bottom of their own library. I don't think I'm playing it though. You need a modified creature for Air, the Ancient Fang, but it's not terrible value. It's not hard to have a modified creature. Bear of Memory is a good keep. It's a decent mana sink late game. The Kopatek Wrecker keep. It's something's going to be killed from it, or it's going to draw a kill spell itself. We will keep the Kami of Transience. It's solid. It can come back. Jukai Trainee's solid card too. Unfortunately, we have too many solid cards, it looks like. I think I might dump the Silencer. I'm not too big on it. Once they get a blocker, what would you discard anyway? A Virus Beetle. Yeah, I wish I had some of the green deal damage to creature spells with these 2 Death Touchers. But yeah, we gotta cut something, and I'm not too high on that. I'm probably not going to go 3 colors. Leave the blue in the sideboard, I guess. Look over at non-creatures. We'll keep the vehicle. It's a solid one. It can end games. Theme of Safekeeping is good, but I don't know if I'll play it. I'll probably dump. You're already dead. Keep Lethal Exploit. Return. I like Return to Action. It's aggravating when it's used against you, but I don't know. I always usually end up cutting it. And I've got a lot to cut, so I've got 1, 2 sagas. Otherwise, it's a kind of combat trick. Grafted Growth. It's fine enough, but I don't. Honestly, my top end for mana is going to be activating Bear of Memory. So I think I'll probably cut that. I might keep all 3 of these. In some cases, they honestly could be dead draws, but there's just so many artifacts, enchantments between just straight artifacts, auras, sagas, and then the artifact creatures, the enchantment creatures. It's worth keeping that. 3 might be a little greedy. 10 non-creatures. We'll cut 1. Four more to cut. 18 creatures. Topping out at 5. You're hoping to cast this for 4. I'm trying to decide if I want to cut a land or not. I don't really have anything to tutor lands out. So maybe stick with 17 lands. I do have some mana sinks as well. Yeah, we'll stick with 17. Keep the Kami, there's plenty of artifacts and enchantments. Keep all that. Maybe dump Air the Ancient Fang. Yeah. Out of everybody, and 2-drop probably the trainee to dump. 16. I don't really want to go less than 16 creatures. Your sagas will turn into creatures, but at the same time, it counts as a non-creature spell, and you need to keep that in mind. If I were to cut 1 more, I guess looking at it, I would. I don't know how strong a Zeus Has Many Journeys is, really. Because at best, turn 4, you put down a 3/3. think get rid of Season of Renewal. Because I'm not really looking to ramp with Azusa's Many Journeys. You get to untap lands. Sagas just have such good value, it's hard to cut it. But I think looking at everything, that's what I'm going to do. We'll keep this as our 40. See how it goes, I guess. So I don't know how many people will really be playing Sealed at this point. The set's been out a couple weeks, and now that the Open's done, I think a lot of people are playing it to practice for the Open. So this is pretty good. We've got turn 1. We can ninjutsu this in. We're on the draw, but it's still possible. And then if we do get this back to hand, we can drop the Kami and then that to give the Kami a +1/+1 counter. Okay, well, that solves our question, I suppose. And there's nothing wrong with what they did there. I mean, it's a death toucher, it's going to kill something, you might as well get rid of it. So here, let's just get rid of their lifelinker. Swing in. Give themselves some card advantage. Okay, that's good for us. Unfortunate for them. Alright, this is great. Take this all day. Bring it back out. So we've got an artifact. If we can find an enchantment, that would be very good. If they swing in with the Iron Apprentice, I'll just take it. Okay, reconfigure. There's our enchantment. I might swing in with both of these now. They're definitely going to block one, most likely the lifelinker. Make the Peerless Samurai of 3/4. It's a little greedy, but I'm going for it. Yeah, that's what I expected. Sack the synthesizer, probably. Still have something on priority, might just be the reconfigure. Yeah. No. See what we can draw. Oh, I forgot. I got rid of my artifact. Send here. Yeah, I completely forgot. I was counting on that staying on the board for my Kami. Okay, well the Kami and the Samurai can just trade off. That's okay too. Grab a counter. Hold on to the land. So if we want to here, just double block it. If they come in, I'm taking it. Alright. I think for now, just pass. Then activate Bearer of Memory at the end step. We'll put up. Oh, it has to be an enchantment creature. Okay. So now we can swing in with Bearer of Memory if we want to, and just do an outright trade. Let's swing in with everything. That might be a little greedy. But we'll take the 1 and put out a flyer. Grab the kunai probably. Yeah, solid move. They're going to have to tap a creature though. I guess they could reconfigure, attach, and do it that way. Yeah. Solid play. So I'm going to swing in with both here. The Peerless Samurai will block the Kami of Transients, but they'll have to block the Bearer of Memory with the Kami of Industry. So we'll just essentially trade. At this point, they have to have something to buff the Peerless Samurai. Okay, that's solid. Reconfigure again as a blocker in case I have haste. Guess just get rid of it. Unfortunately, we're top decking. And yeah, we're hitting all the lands. Unfortunately, that's the game. So yeah, misplays on that one. I just gotta remember what to keep up. Let's take a land out with just how low our mana curve is. Just make them even. And we'll throw in something. Probably either Azusa's Many Journeys or the Jukai Trainee. Just something relatively cheap. This gives us more targets with Kami of Transience and the Kami of Terrible Secrets, so let's go with that. It'd be nice if it pulled a land for us, at least one, but it could still be good. I mean, I can still draw a lot of lands. It happens. It's not like 16's like bare minimum. I just think with my my curve, 16 will work pretty well. So we draw two, a couple 2-drops. We'll probably drop here into Kami, and then once they have less cards in hand, this becomes a little more valuable, kind of. They have less options and might have to make a tougher decision, or they get rid of the one card in hand they want. Oops. Going to buff that guy up big. Oh, okay. It's a little surprising. I think now we drop these two. And then that's a target for sacrifice. They've got some sort of combat trick they want to use. But with Menace, they can't do much. See, I thought they were just going to make that big and swing in with it for 5 last turn. They still want to use that. Let's crew it, I guess. I'm not going to sacrifice the Capitec Warrior. There's nothing here I really want to sacrifice. Although I do think they have some sort of trick. You know what, yeah. Let's do it this time. Okay. It's gonna die anyway. And then next turn we can Twisted Embrace. a blocker. Well, actually, we could just crew. Just in case they have something. I didn't see priority getting stopped, but I don't know, something seemed odd to have 5 men. Oh, I guess they were probably just missing their second color. That was a major punish for me. Still hitting those land drops. Well, no matter, when Circuit Mender leaves, we'll get a card at least. There's better targets, but let's use it. So now they're building their board pretty well. They can crew the brute easily. Well, let's just make them use it, I guess. Get a card off of the Mender. That's decent enough. It's got vigilance. Okay, I thought it was coming in. We're going... Okay. They're tired of me trying to decide what to do. I was going to target Gloom Shrieker just so that I didn't make the shrine have everything on it, because if that went, I would have been in some trouble. So yeah, honestly, I should have won that game a long time ago. I should have paid closer attention to how the turn got passed. He didn't hold up priority at all, and I should have just went all for nothing and sacked that Kami to give it menace. I don't know why they crewed that vehicle there at the end either. That's a little odd. Well, it's I'd like to see green. It's going to be slow, and we're on the draw. But we'll keep. This'll give us some life back. Might be able to get this out. So yeah, hopefully see green, we can get out Bear of Memory. If we don't, we can still get out Circuit Mender. And honestly, getting this out later might be better. Unfortunately, we cannot play our card, but honestly, we wouldn't be able to activate it until several turns later anyway. They got rid of a couple decent cards. Still no green source. They might have Kami Flare. They're holding up some sort of priority. Okay. Probably search for white. They had Farewell in their deck. Yep. So what does this do? When it attacks, exile target creature from a graveyard, create 1/1. Exile non-creature to put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. It's off of attack. So I'll have that information before I block. Invigorating Hot Spring. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of that. That's just insanely strong. Now if these both attack in... Ooh. Alright. See, I just play this and keep Assassin's Ink up. It has trample, so even though the Fang of Shigeki will kill it, I'll have 7 coming through to me, so I'll probably Assassin's Ink it. See what they choose here. Probably a counter onto something. That was a good turn for me, but I could have done this. Oh well. Unfortunately, one green source. Let's go here. We can buff it and trample. They'll come in for another 2. I think I let them come in for 2. When they attack, they're obviously going to attack. Maybe they'll kill off the bearer, actually. No artifact, unfortunately. So they haven't declared blockers yet. I mean, they can't block it, but I guess they could kill it before I could ninjutsu. Oh, wow. Yeah, that happens. Oh, okay, but it's tapped. Okay, it's gone. Unfortunately, they don't have a card to discard. Oh, and I don't have an enchantment. Okay, in that case, let's drop both of these for now. Leave the Shadow Walker back to block the 5/5 forest. Okay. Fair enough. Alright. Artifact, enchantment. Finally paid close enough attention this time. Let's get rid of likeness. And no attacks. They'll tap down the Kamiya Terrible Secrets. And I'll just trade with Bear of Memory at this point. Yeah, it's a good draw. I'm going to put on the Beetle. Offer the trade. Yeah, it's fine enough. I mean, killing that seems a little silly. So we're just going to swing in. Get this up. I mean, I just don't want to use this on a 1/1 flyer. It can tap down my creatures, I get it, but outside of that, we would win the race here, we would. Now we could block here too. Alright, so we got our second win. That one went a little better as far as my playing, at least. So I think on my sealed, I did one sealed while I was sick. I got either 4 or 5 wins on there. I got 4, I think, on my first one I did on the channel here. Or like I said, I think in my first video with sealed, it's the top prize. You at least get your gems back, but it's not like a huge win like in Premier Draft. Like you get your gems back plus 600 or something like that. You get 6 packs to open, which those 6 packs all count towards a wild card. In sealed, you open 6 packs to begin with, but they don't count towards your wild cards. And then you'll get 3 at the end, which do to count. And then sometimes they have those, like standard events or something that can get you like, what's something like 30 packs or something like that, crazy. So this time I'm missing black, but I can't do it till turn 4 at best anyway. Oops. I'm ready to play apparently. must have a good hand. Or they're low on mana and they're afraid to discard the one they have left, maybe. Oh my. Oh my goodness. That is just such a solid card. It must be bringing it back from the graveyard. See, the island makes a little more sense, although they haven't played a land yet for turn. I mean, they have to have something. Yeah. Okay, tap down my turtle. So unfortunately we can't use all of our mana. But they're not blocking that. So let's ninjutsu the lifelinker in. They have a 2/3 flyer. I'd like to utilize all my mana, so I'll probably drop these two. I may attack in, see if they trade the flyer. If they don't, bring in the 5/5. Yeah, just one black, making sure I don't do another one of my infamous misplays here. Okay, so yeah, they... So they're going to want to do this to get the Lion Sash back. Okay, that's great. And then we'll do what we had originally planned. Since this is sorcery, yeah, it's a little unfortunate. It'd be nice for them to crew that and then pop off Fade into Antiquity. But still, I mean, when I was considering this card, there's two targets right here. There was another one, and here's another one. So this is when it attacks. Okay. And if they attack with it, I'll block with a Kappa Tech Wrecker. It'd have to be Lion Sash, yeah. So I think this turn we exile it. Unfortunately, this is when it leaves the battlefield, not when it dies. But that'll open the board up. And I can still use all my mana. They have huge card advantage though right now, unfortunately. And they found their third color. I don't know, I think it's a strong card. That too is strong. I assume the Kappa-Tech turtle if they're coming for mine. Yeah, makes sense. All artifacts, no enchantments. And that's just a legendary. So we'll crew. Send here. Decline. I want to save this for the Lion Sash. Yeah, they have a lot of graveyard interaction. It's an enchantment at least. I'd assume 2 trades. And then the Kappa-Tech Wrecker. Yeah. I can grab something back with Gloom Shrieker though. So Leech Gauntlet does not buff at all, it just gives lifelink. Definitely something good to know. I mean, essentially they get to play the Lion Sash for free. Unless they want something else out of their graveyard. Which they have 3 options. Okay, they'll take the Lion Sash. Which could wreak havoc for Gloom Shrieker. Huh. Maybe they have double black in hand or something, because otherwise, why wouldn't you get rid of the land to grab something else out of your graveyard? I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the Lion Sash. Oh, okay. I will not be getting rid of the Lion Sash. Alright, bring in the Soul Ripper to start giving it menace. Just pass turn for now. Yeah, that's going to be a big problem. That's going to make our Gloom Shooter really weak. They've seen a couple ninjas. I could attack in here just to kind of feign something. Unfortunately, these bodies are all so big. If I give it Menace, they'll double block, and they'd be 2 for 1-ing me. So I think what I want to do is swing in with these 2. I'll decline that. Oh, they can buff. Man, that Lion Sash is... that's the end of me. Yeah, they got it. I had my... They were going to keep it not as a creature, and so it was just... I would constantly be... if I got kill spells, I'd constantly be going against that, and with Gloom Shrieker, I wouldn't be able to pull anything from my graveyard. It was lost. And yeah, you could argue I quit early, but it was lost, I'm pretty sure. I'd really like to see that green for the temple, or for the shrine, but this isn't horrible. Actually, this is kind of bad. Because I just don't have 2 power. Okay. Let's drop this first. Next turn, probably Soul Ripper. Give that a counter, and then I can start crewing. So you have another Esper deck. Next turn as it stands, I cannot use all my mana. Well, actually, whoa, yeah. That's fine. I can drop a 3, have 1 left over for the shrine. So let's... if I swing in with both, they'll kill the shrine. So let's crew it with the shrine. Decline that. I mean, I could have left this up as a 3/3 blocker. Alright. This time I think we're going to forego the counter on the shrine. We'll drop this, crew it with these two, sacrifice the virus beetle. What was that? Disruption protocol, okay. Almost forgot to crew. They might have a kill spell. I can't think of what would hit. So they probably have that. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess they can. Yep. Yeah, you are already dead. But good news for us, we have our second. They're legendary, so that means we couldn't play it. One of them would die anyway. So I can drop this crew with these two. I don't know if I'd sack anything this time, though. See if they counter. They do not. I guess they're missing their second blue. So really, I'm not sacking anything this time. Because I like the flyer, I like the shrine for trample. The circuit mender's attacking. So even though if I did sack something, I'd threaten lethal. The 6 would come through unless they killed it, the 2 would get blocked. And maybe they have another one, I don't... Oh, okay. Pay it. So next turn I'll plan on crewing with the shrine and attacking with maybe everything. Because then I can pump the infiltrator. They'll most likely block the Soul Ripper and have 2 come through. But then again, that's assuming nothing comes down this turn. Oh, this is why they wanted all 5 colors. Okay, and it shows who's getting the indestructible from it. Okay. So they'll get to kill something. Currently 3 mana, so they can't recast. I can't do the same Coyote. Outside of that, probably hold my mana, don't play this. Swing with everything. Let's pump this. They have a response to something. I'll probably grow the shrine rather than play the Death Toucher. Okay. So they probably wanted to sack itself, but decided killing that was the better option. Which I can't play moment, would have taken them down to 1. I guess we'll hope for, what was it, Twisted Embrace. Okay, Death Toucher. to 2 target creatures I control. Okay, I might be channeling the Preserver. And play our last card. They're missing red. They got their second blue. They have to block Circuit Mender. That was a great draw, and I was very lucky to have both these. Just because, like, even though they had 2 life, they still had a lot of cards in hand, and it felt like I was out of resources at that point. So I was pretty happy to get the Kami, more board presence, and it replaced itself in hand. I'm sticking with the 16 lands versus 17. I've had some mana issues, just it feels like a lot of one color more so than the amount. So we've got, what was it, 3 wins, 2 losses. Not the best run, but it's something. I'll try to draft probably Friday and get a video up over the weekend. And yeah, I've been playing Is It in Standard. I actually forgot it was the end of the month. I wasn't playing ranked really. I should have been doing that a little more. I try to get to like just platinum. I don't really care about doing much more. I don't play often enough to get really above that, honestly. But platinum, you get the 2 different card stuff. If anyone knows why this happens, explain it to me. It's just frustrating that you sit there forever for a draw. But yeah, I just don't play often enough. I try to get like 5 wins a night. I don't play every night. But I usually am able to max out the Mastery Pass, and that's really just my goal for each set, is just to max that out. Sometimes I buy it right away if I think I'm going to be playing a lot, and sometimes I wait. This time I bought it right away just because after the first week I was like, this is a fun set. This set is a lot of fun to play. There's a ton of interaction. And at least for now, Standard seems pretty open to just about whatever you want to play. So we're keeping it, definitely. Just have to decide on what order I'm playing everything. Probably the Kami first, then Azus has many journeys. Ooh. Maybe the Shrine next now. I don't have any extra lands. I don't. Yeah, we'll take 2. I don't care about that. So yeah, next turn I can drop the Shrine, get a counter on the Kami, get a counter on the Shrine at end of turn. And that seems pretty good. Now if I do top deck 2 lands, awesome. Play 1 this turn, play 1 next turn, and play the 3rd one for free. Okay. Well, there is a land. So they'll be probably giving the Papercraft Decoy double strike. Maybe just stack with both. If they do, I'm going to block the Lizard Blades with my Shrine because I can get it back with Gloom Shrieker. And then that's another... Okay. I think they have a trick. But I'm willing to find out what that is. Oh, wow. Well, let's just rebuild our board. So now this can trade with either one of them. No artifacts yet. No enchantments either. I keep thinking the Kami's an enchantment. That is definitely not right. I'll block that with a turtle. They'll draw a card off of it. Maybe have another trick. They're taking their time. Okay. Yeah, they'll get a card off of it. This is kind of a tough spot. I might just play the Kami. You want the card off of it, but I think right now it's just going to be such a good blocker. Unfortunately, if they swing in with the Road Captain with Menace and Double Strike, that'd be deadly. But I could get Kami back to hand. So I think I'd double block it. I really feel like they have more combat tricks in hand, but we'll find out. Yeah, they're careful with their mana. Menace double strike, 4 damage total. I feel like they're really playing this up. Because I feel like this play was pretty obvious. You attach it, you swing it with a Menace, you force me to block with both. And if I don't, you punish me with whatever combat trick. Okay. So for now, let's get some life back and plan to block. Right now, just try to outlast him, I suppose. If I can snag another land, it'll probably be this as the play. And again, Kami's going to return to hand once Nezumi leaves. Oh, put into graveyard, so don't exile that one. Probably Azusa. Maybe, the 5/5. They can bring it back with Gloom Trigger if we need to. Right now we're playing defensively. Alright, so let's... That's Menace and Death Touch. That's a rough one. It's just a creature. Death Touch with Artifact. Menace. Yeah, I think the double strike. I think that's just going to wreck me a little more than this having both. It just really stinks if they swing in with it. I can double block and then they'll both die. Next turn, I can Gloom Shrieker. I'll draw a card at least off of Mender. There's a little saving grace in that. I mean, yeah. Because I can't keep letting them come in for 3. Okay. Let's do the Death Toucher. Because that can block the Runaway Trash Bot. It can survive if I have to double block the Road Captain. And it can die to Kami's Flare. For now, I mean, what? I can only block the Virus Beetle, take it all, rebuild my board. When it becomes blocked. Okay. So I was thinking if I could untap when it blocks as well, that'd be really nice for Bearer of Memory. I mean, even though they swung in with everything last turn, it was only 4 damage total. So no matter what, something would die to the Road Captain. This time I will block the Virus Beetle. Just because with only 1 toughness on the Runaway Trash Bot, unless they have a trick, both these should be surviving. They've got some trick though. Because why even bother organizing them unless that 1 damage mattered? Okay. And just pass it. Keep blocking how I can. I'll double again on the Runaway Trash Bot. Lose the Kami, but... Well, actually, if I double the Road Captain, I can get Kami back right away. And they're both at 2. They have another kill spell. Oh, man. So yeah, double here. Because when that goes to graveyard, I'll get the Kami back to hand. Oh, okay. Your graveyard. Alright, that's on me. I mean, yeah, I'll be getting 3 back, but I gained what I was going to lose, and I'm going to gain it again here. And now I have enough mana to pump that too, so I can block the trash bot finally. Oh my, they were missing their 3rd color. Start gaining a little life. I mean, they probably don't have a land in hand. It's alright. What does that do? Becomes a copy of target non-legend. Okay. Oof. So I'm just going to pass the turn. I assume they'll crew. Only takes 1. Yeah, them not having blue is saving me. They come in, I'll block with the Inkrise Infiltrator, double buff it, just for maximum life gain. I will probably double block the trash bot if they swing with everything, so I can get Kami back, finally, properly, with likeness of the Seeker leaving, which I'm guessing is what they would take. Oh. Okay. That's still fine. Oh, it does have trample. Well, that's a little more unfortunate. Alright. The trash bot's getting big. Even with 2 toughness, this would die to everything. So I'm going to make likeness a 4/4. Now do I equip and attack? It's going to take both of theirs to stop it. And if they do, I'll have a 2/2 lifelinker back on board anyway. Okay. I mean, this is a pricey reconfigure, so unfortunately I can't have it pop back out. Looking to reconfigure the Centipede, which if you're going to attack in, why not? Right now the Song Shaper has a little buff, but Lifelinker is looking like the better option. Both of them. Let's take it out. Sheesh. Ten of my 16. It's alright. Ooh, this might not be alright. That is tough. So swinging in for 8. 10, because that'll get buffed too. Yeah, that's massive. You've got to be kidding me. I thought I used Gloom Shrieker. Oh, there's something's exiled, yeah. Ooh, they're gonna be drawing cards for cheap too now. Now they'll do both. I'm gonna block the Centipede. But all these land draws are killing me. You've got to be kidding me. That is rough. That makes sense, because you're going to want to draw with the guide bot. I'm going to take 5 this turn, see what we can find. You don't want to... I mean, you don't need to worry about the crackback. You want to keep that able to... Yeah, that's what you'd rather do. Me, at least. Alright. Show them all the lands I have, I suppose. Oh. Swing with this, gain a little life back. I should have reconfigured. That was foolish of me. That was real dumb. Okay. Do it properly this time. Actually, with Vigilance, I'm not gonna bother with reconfiguring. Oh, something's going away. Probably the Gauntlet. I would guess the Gauntlet. In which case, I'll take the 3 from the Song Shaper. Oh, they got something else going too. Oh, drawing a card now. They're getting a little low. I don't know if we can survive it though. Was this their only blue? So yeah, I'll take the 4. Because this will get bigger next turn. And my goodness. I mean, I guess I am down to basically nothing. What we've got? 12, 13. 3 to go. See, they only have 2 blue sources. That's why I was curious about how many blue cards were in their deck. And that's why I kept Kami. I decided to just take the 4 rather than trade. Because now I can comfortably block either of these. If they have a combat trick or something, so be it. Alright. So that's their trick. My thought here is if I block here, it really doesn't change anything. If they double block it, cool. Yeah, they just realized that. I mean, I'm so low on life, there's plenty of ways they can kill me. Checking my graveyard. That's a little surprising. They only need 1 good attack though, so why not dig for the creatures? Let's send again. Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a good one. 2 turns. Well, 3. Oh, that's our sealed game for the night. Thanks for sticking with me through it. It was a little bit of a rough one. Only got to 3 wins, but it's whatever. So yeah, thanks for playing with me, and stick around. I'll get more content when I can.